أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي شرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope that all of you are well. Today we are going to proceed further with the topic of Northwestern and Western mountainous ranges. As you remember, we have started the physical features of Pakistan and we were talking about the mountainous regions in which we have studied about the north and northeast mountainous ranges. Today we are going to start north and northwestern mountainous ranges. Their basic characteristics are as follow. They are the less heighted mountains as compared to the eastern mountainous ranges that we have already studied, including Himalayas and Karakoram. And they are like spreading from the northwestern side to the western side of Pakistan. And some of the mountains of these western ends act as the border between Pakistan and Afghanistan. Then let's talk about the further division of northwestern and western mountainous ranges. So they are divided into the Hindu Kush range, Kohe Safed, Waziristan Hills, Suleiman Range, and Kirthir range. Now let's see with the very first range, that is the Hindu Kush range. If you remember, we have once talked about the meeting point of three mountainous ranges in the north of Pakistan, and we named that area as Jaglod. As the figure is indicating, the Gilgit River is dividing the mountainous ranges is present between the mountainous range of Hindu Kush and Karakoram, while Himalayas and Karakoram run parallelly with one another with the distinctive Indus River between them. So, at the point of Jaglot, what happened is that Himalayas and Karakorams start spreading towards the east parallelly, while Hindu Kush will start spreading towards the western side from the north. So, Hindu Kush will initially cover the northwestern areas, including some of the areas of Gilgit, where it will run from the important towns of Gilgit, including Gizar and Yasin. Then it will start moving towards Chitral. Shandur is one of the junction point between Chitral and Gilgit. Basically, Chitral is the area of the northern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So, the Hindu Kush region mainly occupy the area of Chitral and western parts of the northern areas. The important peak is Tirchmir. It has the height of more than 6,000 meters. Important river that emerged from this mountainous range is river Chitral, and there are some important passes as this mountainous range is very harsh for traveling. Khyber Pass is the meeting or the bridge act as the bridge between Peshawar Valley and Kabul Valley, while Lowari Pass is just connecting Chitral with rest of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Now, let's talk about the next important uh, peak or the mountainous range of western areas, Kohe Safed. It has the average altitude of 3600 meters, while its important and highest peak is Sika Ram Sar. And the very important town is Parachinar, that is located at the foothills of Kohe Safed. Foothills like Islamabad is located, or Islamabad and Rawalpindi are located at the foothills of Himalayas. Like that, Parachinar lies at the foothills of Kohe Safed. Then let's talk about Waziristan Hills. As the name is indicating, these mountains are present in the Waziristan area. The very important towns in this mountainous range include Miran Shah and Wana. while the average altitude of these mountainous ranges is 1500 to 3000 meters, and they have the very fertile valleys in it as well. After Waziristan Hills, let's have a look on Suleiman Range that starts from the Gomel River and spread to the east to 450 kilometers. And the important peak of the Suleiman Range is Tahte Suleiman, and its height is 3847 meters. And this Suleiman Range mainly covered the area of Mardan. After the Suleiman Range, there lies the Kirthar Range. The Kirthar Range is made up of small hills. It is having the lesser heights, and it acts as the divider between Balochistan and Indus Basin. It has length of 400 kilometers and width of 30 kilometers. That means if you will travel 30 kilometers into these Kirthar ranges from Sindh towards Balochistan, you will find at one end Balochistan and at other end the lower Indus Basin. And it lies in the south of Kohe Suleiman in a manner that it runs from north to south to divide Balochistan and lower Indus Basin. As we are done with the very first physical feature, the mountainous ranges of Pakistan, so your homework for today is to do question number 3.1, where you have to write a note on the mountainous ranges of Pakistan. And what you have to do, you have to highlight their average altitude, areas they covered, their highest peaks, and their characteristics. Do it on your rough notebook and then take the shots and send them to the Google Classroom. Till next time, Allah Hafiz.